Hey, what's going on, everybody? Chronavapes here, and today we're going to be taste testing our recipe that we mixed yesterday, strawberries and cream, simple 2-ingredient recipe, after a 24-hour steep. See if it rounded out any edges that were on there, if it tastes better, worse, if the strawberry faded, if the creams came through anymore. So that's what we're going to be doing today. With that being said, I think that I have a decent recipe. I called it Oreo ice cream. I had 3 versions. In my last version, it smelled the best, but I think there was a little too much going on in it. So I was thinking maybe we can mix that up, but take a lot of the ingredients out and just like simplify it to see if that can get any better, making it a little more simple instead of I think it has 9 ingredients in it. So yeah, let's give this a shot. Give it a little taste test. That's what we mixed up yesterday: strawberries and cream. So it's the dripper we used. This cotton's nice and dried out. Should probably change these coils or clean them here soon. I just did rebuild this though not that long ago, and I haven't vaped on this RDA much. I've been using the drop, and I just got the capstone on Monday. That's nice and juiced up. So let's give this a whirl. The strawberry is definitely prominent in this, and it's not tasting bad. It's tasting like a really good strawberry right now. I'm not really getting much of the cream in this recipe. It's like on the very back end of the exhale. You get a little hint of like a vanilla. It's pretty tasty though for a simple 2-ingredient recipe. Just using median percentages for the flavors and mixes. It's not bad. This can get you started out in mixing. Very simple, easy. 2 ingredients. If I remember right, it was strawberry ripe at 4% and Bavarian cream at 2.5%. I want to say, if I remember right. But yeah, so it's good. It's not the best vape in the world, but it'll get you started in mixing. Simple strawberry and cream. I think we can sweeten that strawberry up a little bit though. Maybe we can bring in another strawberry to make that strawberry a little more complex, I guess you could say. Because right now it just tastes like it's a ripe strawberry flavor, and that's the taste I'm getting from it. So, and the Bavarian cream, I don't know if that was the best choice for the cream. Like I said, it's not the best, it's not the worst. It's a decent recipe to get you started out in mixing. 2 ingredients, very simple. I used Max VG mixing this one up. So you got 3 things that I put in here: the strawberry ripe, the Bavarian cream, and the vegetable glycerin. And that's it. You can put nicotine in if you want. Well, when I'm testing flavors, I usually don't like to use nicotine. I want to get the true flavor, and I don't want nicotine to like mute any of the flavor. Alright, I'm not prepared for mixing really. I mean, I got all my stuff right around me. So I got my scale, Just have to grab a bottle, which is right beside me on the floor, and just pull my recipe up on e-liquid recipes, and we can get to mixing my Oreo ice cream version 4, and we're going to mix it up as we go. I have Inaware's biscuit in it and TFA's acetylpyrazine. I'm thinking I can take the biscuit out. I'm pretty sure I don't need the acetylpyrazine and the biscuit. And well, let me just pull the recipe up here. Just open a new tab here. Type in E, and e-liquid recipes pops up right away because I go there all the time. I just gotta click user, click my recipes. If you're interested in any recipes that are decent, I won't say I have the best recipes in the world, but I have some pretty decent ones. You can go to e-liquid-recipes.com and just search for Chrono Vapes, and it should give you a list of my recipes. Alright, that's version 4. I already came up with it. I forgot I did that. I just didn't mix it yet. So let's go to Oreo ice cream version 3, which was my last attempt at it. I had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had 12 ingredients in version 3. 20.58% flavors. So I already came up with a version 4. I just didn't mix it yet. And I got 7 ingredients. So I took away 5 ingredients, and I cut some of them down. Like I left in Liquid Barnes vanilla ice cream and Flavora's vanilla pudding, but I cut them in half. So, and I took the flavor total down to 15.62%. So let's click adapt. There's like a little blue wrench icon in the corner. You click adapt this recipe, and we're going to change this to 30 milliliters. So I'm going to be mixing up a 30 ml bottle. And we got to go down to the nicotine. And I'm going to be putting 3 milligrams in this. And I'm going to mix it at 70-30. So I'll go down. And now it's going to give me all the grams that I'm going to need. So let me open OBS, make sure I got y'all at the right angle to look at my scale. And then we'll mix this up. There we go. So get a mixer. I get my mixer. Grab my pen and a label. Let me fill out the label here real quick. It's going to be Oreo ice cream version 4. I'm mixing it 70-30. 3 milligrams of Nick. Today's the 15th, right? 8/15. 18. Notice with this recipe, when I had all them other ingredients in, it took at least a week to steep out. So hopefully with less ingredients and some of the ingredients I took out, hopefully it doesn't take that long to steep. So we'll go ahead and stick our label on here. Get our scale and frame. Let's turn the scale on. that, I'll grab out my PG and my VG. Put the bottle on. Tear your scale out. Got this secret ingredient I gotta use. I know it's 0.93 grams. I don't even have to look at ELR. 3 milligrams. My nicotine actually starting to oxidize a little bit. Starting to get a little hint of a brown color. There we go. Close enough, 0.94. Tiny bit over, but it's alright. Tear that out. So let's go back to ELR quick here. We're going to need 3.54 grams of PG. So let's put that in a while. I can get this off the table and out of my way. Alright, that's good enough. Fuzz over with that, but it's alright. Tear that out. Now I need to get some ingredients quick. Alright, let me grab the ingredients. Shouldn't take me too long. I'll show you the ingredients once I grab all of them. Alright, what do we need here? Flavor arts down here. And there it is. There's that. Then I need Liquid Barn. That should be right here. Got that. Then I need Favora. Should be right here. It's right here. I need TFA. Vanilla Swirl. That should be right here. And I need Capella's vanilla whipped cream. It should be right here. Yep, alright, that's everything. It's all the ingredients right there. Let me move these out of the way. You can see dripping them. Alright, first up we got acetylpyrazine 5% PG from the Flavor Apprentice. I'm going to be using this at 0.25%. It's going to be 0.08 grams on our scale. Might go a little over, but it'll be alright. Put another drop in there and it didn't change at all. There we go. Took a little while to register. Alright, that ingredient is done. Tear your scale out. Next up, we're going to be using Cookie Biscotto from Flavor Art. I'm going to be using this at 1%. It's going to be 0.30 grams. There we go. It's close enough. Maybe not. Maybe I should put one more drop in there. This scale, I noticed this scale is like real touchy. but I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, whatever. Tear your scale out. That's good. Next up, we got cookies and cream from Real Flavors. Cookies and cream. This is the main attraction in this recipe. Going to be using this at 8%. It's going to be 2.40 grams. Couple more drops. There we go. Tear your scale out. Next up, we got vanilla ice cream from Liquid Barn. Going to be using this at 2%. It's going to be 0.60. 0.60. Should do it. One more. One more will take it over. 0.59. It's close enough. Good with that. Tear your scale out. Next up, vanilla pudding from Savora. Using this at 0.37%. Like I said, I used in my last version, I used vanilla ice cream and vanilla pudding, and I just cut those two flavors in half. Vanilla ice cream was at 4, and I cut it down to 2. And vanilla pudding was at 0.75%, so I just cut it down to 0.37, which is going to end up being 0.11 grams. A little bit over. That's all right. Tear scale out. Next up, we got vanilla swirl from the Flavors Apprentice. Going to be using this at 1.5%. That's 0.45 grams on our scale. Oh, man. Tear scale out. And last, Capella's Vanilla Whipped Cream. Going to be using this at 2.5%. That's 0.75 grams on our scale. Maybe like 2 more. There we go. That's good right there. We're gonna tear our scale out. Well, don't need to tear it right now. Turn it off. When we're done with that, we'll get it out of the way. Now we just need to fill it up with vegetable glycerin. Alright. Let me get this VG bottle out of the way because it's a big bottle. Get it out of the way of my little work area. And we'll bring it up top. Let me bring it on the top. What's going on, everybody? Alright. That's done. If you look for this recipe on illegal recipes, you won't find it because it's still private. And I'm not going to make it public if it's not good. So Give it a mix. Batteries are still good in this. Gotta mix it up. It smells really good. But as I've learned before, in mixing, just because it smells good does not mean it's going to taste good. Better grab a napkin. Hopefully I don't tip this over. Alright. Alright, there's that. Smells promising, but there's a little bit of an alcohol smell to it, so I'm gonna put all these flavor concentrates back, and while I do that, it should give this a little time to just let some fresh air cycle through it. So, and then I'll grab, I still have the version 3 in my cabinet here. I'll grab that and do a taste test comparison. Flavor art back, because that's the last one that goes in here. Just gotta stick these back. All right. Let's get the version 3 out. Just gotta remember where it's at. Tell. Oh, look at this. I got version 2. Version 3, and now version 4. So we can try all of them. I've been vaping that, what did I call it? Orange fluff. I've been vaping that orange fluff I just came up with on the spot the other day. Turned out pretty good. Pretty good. Looks like there's something on the camera. No, there's not. So how's everybody doing out there today? Doing alright? Feeling good? I'm feeling tired, but I promised that I would do this. So I'm going to keep doing it. But I only slept for an hour and a half, 2 hours yesterday. And only 4 hours the day before. And only 3 hours the day before that. So I'm beat beyond belief. But that's what happens. You know, life. Got a full-time job, work overnight. Your wife works during the day, so you stay up all day watching your kids. And then you sleep when you can. Right? I guess all I'm trying to say is I'm asleep enough once I'm in a hole in the ground that's 2 feet wide and 6 feet deep. You know what I'm saying? So I do what I like. and I like what I do. Mixing ejuice. I love it. So let's continue this journey. Ready to get vaped out? I'm gonna try this cotton out quick. Oh yeah, nice and dry. So I'm just gonna leave this lid off until I drip the version 3 on the coils. Yeah. Oh man, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, if you're entertained at all, or if you want to take this journey with me, learn how to mix some ejuice, consider hitting that subscribe button. Just so you can be notified when I'm going live or when a stream turns into a video, so you can watch it. And I don't expect anybody to be here watching it while I'm live, because the only time I can stream right now is early in the morning, and I expect that, you know, other people work. So that's good. It's not the greatest, but it's good. As the cream isn't there in this version 2. That's why I boosted up the creams in version 3, and I just dumped a ton of them in there. Thought it would help out, and it actually made it smell a lot better, but it tastes better too. But I think in order to get more people mixing the recipe, it is a good recipe in my opinion, but I think in order to have more people mix it, I should have less flavors in it and make it a little easier to mix. You know, when you got 12 flavors, if someone's just starting out trying to find a recipe to mix, you know, it's likely that they're not going to have all 12 of them flavors. And with a person like me who's newer to mixing, they're probably most definitely not going to want to spend the money and buy concentrates for a recipe they're not sure it's going to be good or not. Looks like my stream froze. I don't know. According to OBS, it didn't freeze, but on YouTube it did. So let me see if I can pause it and if it'll come back on. Did that work? Hopefully it worked. Alright, this cotton's dry, so let's get to version 3. Version 3. If you do decide to go on this e-juice mixing journey with me, leave some comments. You know, we'll try and come together to figure out what we want to do next. You know, what recipes we want to try and create. You know, but like I said before, I just do this because I like doing it. If someone watches my videos and learns things while I learn things, that's great. But if not, I'm still going to keep doing it because I enjoy doing this. Yeah, the version 3 is much smoother than version 2 was. Like, much smoother. The creams are there. The cookie's still prominent. Get that nice chocolatey, grainy cookie that is the outside of an Oreo. But the creams are a little off. There's something off with the creams. Not a bad off. It's just it doesn't taste exactly like the cream in an Oreo. So. It's good though. So, put the lid on this version 4. I love these Chubby Gorilla bottles because they're so easy to mix with, but it's such a pain to open once you get the lid on. Smells promising. Let's do a little finger taste test. Let's crank this up all the way. This is the Pulse 80 watt squonker. Only goes up to 80 watts. That's probably why it's named Pulse 80. I saw they're releasing a new one. It's going to go to 90. And I think it's going to house a 21700, if I remember correctly. I don't know if I'll get that though. I like the look of that recurve mod. That's good. Speaking of recurve, I purchased a recurve RDA, and here it was a clone, and the air hole slots don't even line up. I was bitter. Alright, that cotton's dried out. Like I said, version 2 is okay. It's very vapable. I mean, obviously I've vaped over half of this 30 ml bottle, and this is actually the second 30 ml bottle of this that I made. Version 3, this is my third bottle of this, and I just mixed this up on 727. I was letting it steep for 2 weeks at least, and then I tried it. It's good, but I think it can be better with less ingredients. So that's what I'm going for with this version 4. So let's juice up these wicks and coils with our Oreo ice cream version 4. Wow, without a steep. And it's much better than the previous versions. Wow. I can't wait for this to steep out. This is delicious. Definitely in the right ballpark for this. Definitely. Just got to work out the I think I might be able to, thinking it's not quite sweet enough, but I don't want to use sweetener. I might be able to throw some ethyl maltyl in there. No, I don't want to do that though. I'm thinking maybe Capella Sugar Cookie is kind of a sweeter cookie flavor. Thinking maybe take out the Flavor Art cookie and replace it with Capella Sugar Cookie, and instead of only being at 1%, take it to 3% and drop down the cookies and cream real flavors concentrate to like 6%. That's a good idea. I think I'll do that the next time I try this for version 5. I don't know if I'll ever get this down, but I'll probably be on like version 37 and still think it needs to be better. I've been working on this for probably 2 months, a month and a half. That is definitely the best one so far, though. I'm on to something there. Dropping percentages down. I didn't need them that high. That's something you learn with mixing. Well, that I'm learning. Like I said before, I've only been doing this for like 4 months as of right now. And I'm learning every day something new about mixing. And with this, I learned that I didn't need the Liquid Barnes & Vanilla ice cream at a higher percentage. I dropped it down. Same with Flavor's vanilla pudding. And I dropped out, a bunch of ingredients, make it simpler. It's very, very good though. Very good. I'm gonna let it steep for a little while, and then if it's still good after a week, I will put this recipe public for everyone to see and be able to mix. Or if you watch this video, you'll be able to mix it before then. So yeah, but other than that, the stream's done. We tried our strawberries and cream. Like I said, it's very good, very simple. 2 ingredients, 3 if you count the VG that we used. And like I said, I never put nicotine in flavors when I'm testing them out at first. Like I put the nicotine in this Oreo ice cream because I've been working with those flavors for a while, so I knew what to expect from them. Well, a while, a month and a half, 2 months max. So, but that's a while for me. I hate waiting for things to steep out, but that's part of mixing. It's something you have to deal with. Yeah, that's all I have for today. I might do a video tomorrow, maybe. Maybe I'll come back and we'll add another strawberry to this, or maybe just next week we'll mix this up again, but we'll do a single flavor test on a different strawberry, like a sweeter strawberry, to mix in there. And maybe throw another cream in as well. So we'll have like 2 strawberries, 2 creams. Or we can do some research on things that'll make a fruit more bright, stand out more in a mix, and like put that in. Like I was doing some research, and I'm pretty sure it's Capella's Juicy Lemon helps fruits out in mixes. So maybe we can throw a little Capella's Juicy Lemon in there to see if it makes that strawberry pop a little bit more. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I try and provide you with content as often as I can. I'm going to be trying to keep to this schedule, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Starting next week, I'll be working second shift, so I'm not sure if it's going to be at this time of the morning or not. It might be afternoon-ish, East Coast time. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, subscribe for content and leave a like on the video. I'm tired. If you can't tell, I can't talk right or think right. Jeez. Leave a comment down below. If you have any ideas for where this should go next, like if we should stick with this strawberry and do what I said, add another strawberry and another cream, just try and brighten the fruit aspect up, try and smooth the cream out a little more, make it a little more prominent, because right now it's on the back end of the exhale. You get a slight creaminess. Right now it's just mostly the ripe strawberry. And yeah, hopefully people can come together with me, watch me mix, and learn how to mix at the same time. That's what I'm trying to do here. So yeah, leave some comments down below if you like the video. If you have any ideas, maybe next week we'll do blueberries if you don't want to continue with the strawberries and cream. Yeah. Y'all stay lovely. Be happy. Love one another. Peace, love, and harmony. And I will catch y'all in the next video / live stream that I let turn into a video because I'm too lazy to edit. Real life. Alright. Peace, y'all.